One morning, you wake up in the Stone Age. And today is the day you meet your actual neighbours. There were 3 different types, and each one came with its own level of risk. When we hear the word neighbours now in modern times, we think of small talk over the garden fence. But in the Stone Age, your neighbours could mean safety, or they could mean complete uncertainty. And today, as you meet them one by one, you start to realise something. Living in the Stone Age wasn't about surviving the environment. It was about surviving your neighbours. So, you look around your own group. These are the only people that feel predictable. The ones you eat with, move with, sleep near. Every part of survival depends on the cave and the cave next door. Hunting alone isn't really an option. Large animals requires coordination, timing, and trust in your neighbours within the group. So this first type of neighbour is your safest circle. These are the people whose behaviour you understand. There's evidence of people surviving serious injuries for years. And that detail matters because your close neighbours are your companions and the system that kept you alive. But the moment you step beyond your close circle, everything changes. Your nearby neighbours. Not strangers, not safe either. You might see signs of them before you ever see them directly. Footprints or changes in the landscape. And this is where it starts getting really interesting, because these people are close enough to matter, but not close enough for you to trust. There's evidence that groups traded materials over long distances, which means at times people were cooperating. So this second type of neighbour sits in the middle. Not fully safe, not automatically hostile. These are the nearby groups you may trade with or watch from a distance. It's an unstable relationship. But if food was scarce, and if territory became important, them same close neighbours you traded with could become a threat. That's why you can't trust them. Imagine an attack from the group down the valley. Angry, hairy men, stone tools with lives on the line. Evidence has found skulls with blunt force trauma, bones with weapon marks, clear signs of violent encounters between humans. That's the thing. The same people who you might trade with might also fight you. And that makes these neighbours far harder to read than the ones from your own group. And then your far neighbours. The ones you wouldn't see coming. Groups moving through territory that you thought was yours. People who don't know you, don't recognise you, don't have any reason to trust you. These are the most dangerous kind of people because in your own group, there's trust. With nearby groups, there may be some kind of history, but with complete outsiders, there may be nothing, and no reason for them to hesitate. To them, you're no neighbour. You're just something in their way, or something worth taking from. These encounters wouldn't come with warning. They'd just happen, fast, confusing, and often violent. And that's what makes this third type different. It's not just danger, it's danger without familiarity. So at this point, you start to realise something. Living here in the Stone Age was more than just surviving your surroundings. It was about reading the people, watching their movement, noticing their patterns, and knowing when something feels different. Living in the Stone Age means learning to exist between all three neighbours. They're part of the danger, and understanding them is what keeps you alive. If you enjoyed the video about the Stone Age neighbours, do me a favour
and subscribe. Black Record History.